each other in any tournament before. But yeah, Manny with the traditional Alex main and rocks is straight from the Sheik. I mean, I've seen the whole week. We're having a lot of tournaments since like the Tuesday. So we're having a lot of tournaments, and Rocks played a lot of characters. You know, I've seen him with Meta Knight. I've seen him with Mart. Obviously, he's internationally famous Sheik.
Yep.
But he doesn't want to test any other characters. He went straightly to Sheik, and now with the great juggles, we gotta respect that anvil. It's gonna be really hard for Rocks to get a good solid lead if that anvil is there. But look at the movement here, making a lot of pressure, abusing that quick and lightning fast speed from Sheik, and yeah, Manny having a little bit of trouble to get materials. We don't have iron actually.
Yeah, and we all know the Sheik story, right? Sheik is a character that can put a lot of damage, a lot of pressure, and really stick to the opponent. But Sheik struggles when it comes to getting those kills, right?
Yeah.
That is the biggest weakness for Sheik. But let's see what Rocks can do about this. He's doing a really good job sticking onto Manny and getting this first stock. Rocks with an early lead.
Yeah, and it's curious, you know. I mean, one of the weaknesses, one of the great game plans from Sheik is getting kills from really hard reads.
Yep.
Because she doesn't have one of the greatest kill options in the game. And now on the other side we have Steve. He's one of the characters that has the most kill options in the game. He can kill you even if he doesn't try, so it's gonna be hard. And what a trade there! Only a little bit of pushback, and the card got the kill. Also, remember, she one of the lightest characters in this game, and like I said, what a great read! But not enough. Rocks going way too deep for Manny. Gotta be careful. I mean, Steve can make a lot of comebacks. Oh, what a great catch! And Rocks showing all the technical combos that he can pull off here on the big stage.
Yep, that's right. And I really like this comment from somewhere in the chat from Kelly saying that Sheik struggles to kill, but Rocks doesn't.
Again.
And once again, Rocks showing us the power of his Sheik. And Manny trying to find a little bit of breathing room just to get some materials, just so he can mine a little bit more. But Rocks, he's sticking to Manny like a fly.
Oh yeah, and you have to, because that's gonna be a great spike. But now we have the second jump. That's gonna be really good for Rocks, getting those pressure on the ledge. But yeah, like I was saying, it's gonna be, you have to stay up close against Steve, against Alex, because you know you give it a little bit of a space, and now you're gonna fight against a character with full stacks on the materials. You have to deal with a lot of side beats with armor. Those anvils can be really hard to keep up the pressure. But now Rocks, like you said, with the rush down, stopping a lot of momentum, stopping a lot of mining. But that's gonna be the really one of the hardest hitting hits in the whole game. That anvil is so destructive at low percentages, even. But
and I mean, Sheik, it's not a particularly heavy character, so I think that it was bound to kill Rocks. But now let's see if Manny can make the comeback. 100% difference on the side of Manny. But I think that Rocks really needs to close this right now.
Oh, yes.
And the backer, 3 for 3 with that backer.
Yeah, especially like you said, he had to end it quickly because we had diamond on hand. We have gold on the deck for those insane quickly and the super armor cards. So yeah, it's really explosive, the momentum from Steve. So yeah, Rocks calmly getting that kill again. And Manny, maybe with the song counter pick from his playlist, and yeah, he feels pumped up. And
what do you think that he's listening to?
I don't know, man. That's like a whole universe of possibilities.
Like, if you were Manny in this situation, what would you be listening to?
To Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Good choice.
Soundtrack.
Yeah. The Annihilate song.
And then Annihilate, yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah. Oh, what a great idea from the TNT. A great setup there. The backer hitting really low to get that launch pad activated. But gonna be crazy. It's crazy the damage output that Steve has.
Yep, that is one of the scariest things about fighting Steve. Like you mentioned it, Steve, he might not look like it, but he hits like a truck. And especially in this matchup, Sheik, as we were talking about earlier, not the heaviest character in the game. So every single hit that Manny lands on rocks, it's gonna hurt 10 times more.
Yeah.
And Sheik, it's a character really well known for doing a lot of small damage, but really, really quickly. And I think that it's going to be the toughest thing for Rocks in this matchup.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he has to work like 10 times harder for get that percentages to get those kills, and Manny responding greatly with that stone axe, and that's gonna be a kill. But now we have diamond on deck, a lot of iron, gold on deck, so we have a lot of options for Manny. And yeah, whole screen combo, but still 28, and now one hit from Manny, and we're almost even now on the damage. Like you said, yeah, Sheik is all about the combos and the resets and the hard reads. Steve and Alex are more about full pressure and raw damage. But look at here, now we don't have any materials, still the diamond tools on hand, but we gotta be careful here. Rocks with a lot of momentum here, the bouncing fish is gonna connect, and now zero materials practically for Manny.
Yep, that's right. He's at zeros, like you said it, Aussie. And I think that also one of the good things that Manny has on this matchup is that I think that Steve has a lot of ways to put a stop on Rock's pressure. I mean, the blocks, the mining card, and every time he gets... Okay,
Wow.
we're alive.
I'm surprised.
Are alive. I'm also surprised, but okay, mining card. Yep, that's it. And that's what I wanted to say. Every time that Manny gets Rocks with that mining card, it hurts so much, and it's such a good tool for Manny to put a stop to Rock's pressure.
I mean, I like that Rock's trying to trade or even win it with the backer, but a lot of situations it's a bad trade for him. He only pushes it a little bit farther, and Manny is getting those kills. So so maybe let the card go, don't even trade it with it. But like you said, yeah, a lot of kills from Manny from that card.
Yep, that's right, and I mean, it's such a good option, right? Why should you stop using one of your stronger options?
And I mean, I don't want to say that Steve is brain dead, but it's one of the... I mean, it's probably one of his best tools in neutral, that card.
Yeah.
You do it, and even if he trades, you're still winning neutral, So why should you stop doing that,
Yeah.
And I like that even as soon as he get iron, he's trying to get with that card, And I like also that Rox is working really, really good to stop the mining, to stop getting that iron. Like right now, he doesn't have the card, he doesn't have the anvil if you don't have iron. So a lot of the greatest pressures, a lot of tools for pressure from Manny are not in deck, but still winning with those fast aerials.
Yep. Also, like you mentioned, it's really, really good aerial moves. But now, what is Rox going to do to try and close this percentage gap? Okay, really nice bird, trying to go for the bouncing fish. Nice nair. Now Manny is up stage, but also Steve, he has such a good recovery and a lot of different ways to mix up his recovery and the TNT. That Sheik is out. The explosion on the side of Manny against Rox. Now, Rox is finally slowing down a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit there, but still a lot of percentage. That's a great confirmation. I don't know if that box stand a little bit of the hurt box there, but a great idea, great recovery for Rox. Still making a lot of pressure now. The box is still... A lot of people don't know if you break the box, yeah, Steve can summon it right behind him. But it takes materials from his bank, So a lot of times maybe like I'm gonna trade with the little box, trying to get those materials off. Like right now, he doesn't have the side B for the recovery. Could be big. Oh, what a missed opportunity for a great punish, but still Rocks going all the way out, using that great platform on the center of the stage, going crazy right now. We don't have the anvil, we don't have the card right now. Two of the best options to get me off, the get me off option for Steve. But yeah, look how hard it is if you don't have the minecart.
Yep, the minecart, it's really, really, really useful for Manny, and Rock's trying to get as much as he can out of this situation, but now he's off stage, makes it back. The block on that shield was looking a little thin, letting go of the shield at the right moment, because I believe that shield was about to explode. But things are looking pretty rough for Rocks. What could he do to get this second stock out of Manny? And like we mentioned earlier, it's really important for any top player to be able to keep that mental game at the tip top, right?
Yeah, and now that backer from from center stage practically making a great stock there for Rocks, but still a lot of mining, a lot of iron there. Oh, we gotta be careful. Yeah, that's gonna say that little block is gonna fall down. Great awareness of the multi hits on the up B, not trading it, not going there until it was finished. You gotta be careful that up B can pick you up really, really far out, because the tech chase not gonna be enough, and Manny with so little resources. We have an empty bank for Steve. It's the momentum where you have to rush him down.
And now I think that it's not a question if Manny is going to be able to take Rox's stock. I think it's a question of when.
Yeah.
Right? And Rox knows it. That's why he's trying to squeeze.
Up throw?
Ooh, yep. That's right. At the percentage of love, that Sheik is out. But now Rox with a pretty good lead percentage-wise against Manny. He could close this third game and put another point for himself in the bracket, in the score, sorry.
Yeah.
But he's got to be careful. We've been talking about this through all the set. Every time that Manny gets a hit, it's such a substantial one.
Yeah, he hits like a really little truck. Oh, what a great setup there with the anvil and the block. We also now have the gold there. Now the side Bs, the cards are having armor and a lot more speed. We gotta be careful there. Still Rocks with the pressure, and that's gonna be a great trade from him.
Nice.
It's gonna close it out now, 2-1 against Manny. Manny going like, okay, same stages, don't worry. Don't worry, I want to go back right to the game. And yeah, now Rocks looking clean from the guys from Cosmic Hives. He's taking out yeah, he's representing his team now, taking out the...
Yeah, the Cosmic Hype guys.
Yep.
And last set, the CK versus it was Alan Dees. The chat was pretty split.
Yeah.
But I think that now most of the people in the chat are rooting for Rocks, I would say.
I mean, a lot of people, even if they don't like Sheik, even if they don't like Rocks, a lot of people are just against Steve, and for good reasons, in my opinion. But now we're gonna see game number 4 here at Small Battlefield, and it's gonna be, I think, a little harder for Rocks to go for that pressure. I mean, we have little 2 mini houses that Steve can build here, so it's gonna be, I think, harder for Rocks to get in. But look at the pressure again with those quick movements, that with quick frame data from Sheik, making a lot of pressure, jumping. Ooh, what a great jump right in between Steve the box and the TNT, and now with a lot of pressure. But again, those trades are so hard for Sheik.
Yeah, like you said it, Osi, many of the trades, if not all the trades, result in Manny's favor. I will personally will be like so afraid to just engage in general.
Yeah.
And I think that just goes to show that Rocks, he's not just engaging for the sake of it. He's doing it with a plan. He's doing it with flowchart in mind. And when I say flowchart, a lot of people tend to think that flowcharting it's a bad thing, but it is not. You have to flowchart
Yeah.
with a specific plan in mind, and if that flowchart doesn't work, you have to take out another flowchart.
Yeah,
right?
the bad thing about flow charting is if you're doing the same flow chart
Yeah.
every time. That's the bad part. But now Rock's responding really good with other air-to-air. The sad problem is, yeah, the diamond are on deck now are on hand, and it's gonna be careful because we saw how much damage those diamond tools can make. A lot of bad trades from Rocks are even getting harder if they're gonna trade with the diamond, and
They're gonna hurt more.
more, yeah. Yeah, it's getting crazy here, but now Rock still with a lot of pressure, respecting a lot of the card options there, but still the diamond. Oh, we gotta be careful. We gotta be big damage here. A lot of pressure. Oh, that backer could have been killed. You know, that diamond knockback is kind of crazy.
Yep, really crazy. I mean, diamond is unbreakable.
Shoutouts.
Shoutouts, best part in all of JoJo's. Don't
In
fight me.
my opinion, that's true too.
Yeah, I think that most people agree that card 4 is the best one.
Yeah, but
Going back
Any-
to the
anyway.
game, yeah, we're gonna save the JoJo's talk for later because right now we got a pretty even game in our hands. They are pretty much tied when
Wow.
it comes to percentages. Any of these two players could take the stock, but the Sheik curse, right?
yep,
The
having a
way
lot.
Sheik struggles to get those kills, while Manny, he doesn't really need to work that hard to get that kill. He could pretty much kill Rox with that minecart, and Rox knows it, so he's got to start playing around that option.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. Manny opting for the gold tools. I mean, they are not as hard hitting as diamond, but they are the fastest. They have the best frame data. You know, sometimes some combos are only true if you are using the gold tools. So it's one of the properties I think a lot of Steves. I don't even want to say, but they need to abuse a little more. I mean, they break the fastest, but they're also the fastest. A lot of pressure, a lot of trades, a lot of combos open if you use the gold tools.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting. But now again, those bad trades from the card against Rocks. Now we're pretty much even. We have gold again on the bank, and yeah, that makes the card getting that armor and that double speed here. Rock's trying to get some combos starting, but it doesn't matter. Steve is going for the up tilt combo of the up tilt ladder, and still pretty even game. Rock's making a great use of the pressure on the air to start using those cards, getting rid of that iron on the bank for Manny, and now the pressure on the ledge is true. Rock's still working really good. I mean, Manny haven't mined anything for a long time now, but still with no iron.
Yep, that's right. No iron on the side of Manny, and now Manny is off stage. This is Rock's opportunity, getting that drag down. He misses the tilt. We're back on the neutral game. Rock's playing a really patient game, just waiting for the opportunity to attack. And the backer, that's enough. Sending Manny to the loser. No, wait.
No, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay,
that
yeah,
was what we want,
sending
yeah.
Manny to the loser side of the bracket. I mean, I saw Manny still sitting
Yeah.
down, so I thought that we had another game.
He was crossed, you know.
Yeah.
He's been making really good job.
And the pop-off on the side of Rocks, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's the first time I'm seeing Sheik beating Steve.
Yep.
So yeah, you have the pop-off. That was one of the hardest matchups in our opinion. But now,
Yeah, pretty much we spent this whole set just talking about how hard
bad it
this
is.
match was
Yeah.
for Sheik, and Rocks
and
making
it
it
was,
happen.
you know, and it
Yeah,
was. It was actually really hard for Rocks getting good trades. He was having a lot of trouble getting the combo started. I mean, the frame data from Steve is also ridiculous, so he
Yep.
was falling a lot of combos, bad trades. But yeah, it was hard, but still, Rocks one of the best, if not the best Sheik, probably in the whole world.
Yep.
Still, we're going to see him tomorrow on the top 64 on the winner's
Yeah,
side.
that's right. And like we mentioned earlier, right? Rocks, he clearly had a plan.
Yeah.
He clearly had a flow chart to play against Steve and Manny. And every time that the plan didn't quite work, he had another one.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that was one of the deciding factors, right?
Mhm.
The way that Rocks was adapting to what Manny was presenting.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's such a hard matchup once again. So he needed a plan. Without a plan,
Yeah.
I think that Manny could probably have steamrolled Rocks.
Yeah, and we saw that the game where Manny won. It was yeah, a lot of momentum.
Yep.
You have a lot of things in the bank. It's really hard to come back against that. And yeah, it was really hard. I mean, Rocks. I think thank God for him that it was the last game for today, because you probably are so tired, so exhausted from that kind of matchup.
Yeah.
You know,
If I was Rocks, I would just go straight to my hotel room
yeah,
or my
I
house
agree.
and just
Yeah.
sleep, man. I would just take
Yeah.
a long nap. But now Aussie, the
Wow.
real question is, which is the worst part? I will, okay?
Okay.
I think that I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I think that the worst part is,
The chat's already
yeah.
typing. Okay.
In my opinion, the worst part is part 5. Not a fan.
Part 5 is
The Giorno part.